Larry Rocio is a local boxer who has quite the following on social media. He is not wanted in connection to that cold case. In fact, it's unclear if prosecutors ever pursued charges against him. He is wanted on is a federal probation violation. Year-old Larry Rocio, a convicted felon who turned popular on social media, is now wanted by the United States Marshals Service. Rocio's case dating back to 2015. Federal court documents show he was arrested in Baltimore, Maryland, months after.
Man, what's up, man? It's your boy, the Cuban Assassin. And today, I'm taking y'all back to my robbing days. You hear me? When I used to rob drug dealers. That's why I got this mask on. You hear me? That's it. I found the mask. Look, I was looking for all my paperwork. Look, I got all the paperwork. I got the statement of charges. I got all that. I got all of that. What is that called? Statements. I got dude snitched on me, Slim. I robbed him for 2 pounds of loud. And he snitched on me. He told on me. This is a statement of charges, Slim. Robbed him broad daylight. Out Largo, you hear me? So I'm looking for my paperwork. I'm getting all the paperwork together because y'all know I come with the validations, you hear me? And I found the mask. I said, oh shit, I'm finna join on the start waving around like when I used to. Nigga, get on the ground, bro. Stop playing with me. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I remember them days. So, yeah, man, what's up, man? Shout out to all my subscribers. Everybody showing me love, Slim, you hear me? Hey, look, though. You know, I'm gonna get right into it. Slim, my day ones, go ahead, hit the like button. I know I'm about to turn up, you feel me? So, this is the story of me catching my first felony, you feel me? And also my first knockout in the county jail, you feel me? So, I'm gonna give y'all the story first. Then I'm gonna show y'all the paperwork and the statements of how they lied on me and said this and that, you feel me? Man, look, I robbed dude for 1 pound of loud. For 2 pounds of loud, out Largo. It was supposed to be for 1. My man set him up, you feel me? Y'all gonna hear about him too. They gave me a $125,000 bond, you hear me? $125,000. That was one of the biggest bonds I ever had. Look, I even got a receipt. Look, I was paying that joint monthly. I had like 9,000 left. You hear me? Look, I got receipts, little. You hear me? 9,000. Can you see that? Yeah, you see it. I ain't lying. So look, all right. So let me give the story. All right. So look, my man Big No, my man Noy from around the way. You hear me? That's man. I love Slim. He my security to this day. I made him my security. He boxed too. You feel me? He got in the boxing while I was in the prison. You feel me? So me and Big No. You feel me? We peanut butter and jelly back in the day, you feel me? What year is this? This is back in 2012. You ain't wanna see me in them days. You ain't wanna see me in them days, I'm telling you. 2012, you couldn't look at me for too long. So back in 2012, you know what I'm saying? We was hitting all licks, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm outside. My mother had put me out, you know what I'm saying, when I was like 16, you feel me? So I started turning up in the street, you feel me? Father down there I was supposed to be born, so I'm out here, you feel me? So me and Big No, we used to hit licks, straight up. We used to hit licks. Sometimes I might have a dude, you know what I'm saying? I might be like, hey, no, I got a lick for you, Slim. I'm like, man, Slim over here, Babu Bam. I said, yeah. I said, we ain't gonna rob him right now because he just like showing love, but you know what I'm saying? If it come down to him, we gonna get him. And he'd do the same thing. He was like, man, he called me one day with this joint. He like, bro, man, I'm just effed up, bro. I say, Slim. I said, I got a nigga out Largo. He said, I got one out Largo, bro. We gotta get him tomorrow. We gotta get him. So I'm like, all right, bet. So he pull up on me. Boom. He pull up on me. This is the story, bro. Shit crazy. He pull up on me in my baby mother house. So he like, look. I'm gonna call him outside. He gonna bring out 2 pounds. You feel me? He gonna bring out 2 pounds. One for you, one for me. He said, whatever money you get, we gonna split, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? It's always 50-50 on the joints. So I'm like, all right, that's a bet. So we sitting there talking about the game plan. So he like, dang, bro. He like, but he said, I don't want to pull up with you. He said, I don't want to pull up with you or whatever, you feel me? How we about to do this? And we thinking of the game plan. And this is how God works. It's crazy, bro. Who pulls up one of our homies from around the way, you feel me? So he pull up, he like, man, what's up, man? So he like, man, y'all got some weed on y'all? So we like, you look at each other and say, man, you wanna take HB? They ain't HB from around the way, HB. HB stand for hot boy. We should have never did this with him. But HB at work, I'm gonna tell you about what I do. So We like, yeah, what's up? We give you some weed, ride us around this joint. So we like, we about to go hit a lick, man. You try and go. He like, hell yeah. I never forget his words. He was like, hell yeah, I need me some money. I need me, man. Come on, bro. So we gotta go out Lago. So Noe's like, all right, listen. We follow me around and joint. I'm like, all right, bet. So I get in the car with HB. I got the dog on me, you hear me? So HB like, man, I never forget him driving and all that. He like, man, hell yeah, man. See, I pulled up on y'all at the right time. I said, yeah, you ain't gotta do nothing, HB. I said, you ain't gotta do nothing. So Nori called my phone. So he like, man, we gotta take the batteries out the phone. So he like, but listen, just park across from me. Park across from me when y'all get around it. So I'm like, all right, bet. So we pull up around and joint, bro. And Nori park on one side, we park right in front of him. So I tell HB, listen, HB, I'm about to get Slim about to walk up to the car. When he walk up out this joint, as soon as I see him, I'm laying him down. I said, as soon as I get out this car, go ahead and pull around the corner, bro. Go pull around the corner. I'm gonna run from the back of these houses right here, and we gonna meet right here. I'm gonna hop in your car, cause I don't want your car on the scene. I'm not running right back to your car so they can get your car. So we like, all right, bet. Easy peasy. I get out the car, you pull off, you feel me? That's what he was supposed to do. So I get in the car, right? I get out the car and walk up to Nori's car. So now I'm talking to Nori. I'm like, yeah, bro, what's up? I said, when you see Slim walking up, let me know. So mind you, I ain't got no mask on. This is broad daylight, you feel me? This is broad daylight. It's probably like 11, 12 o'clock, you feel me? I got my spider on, though, my spider jacket, see? And our DMV area, we wear spiders, hellies, and North Faces. I don't know what y'all doing out of the state, but we wear ski jackets. And I got my ski jacket on. I got the joint pulled down real tight. With my face, you can only see like that, you feel me? So I'm laying in this car. I'm like, yeah, bro, tell me when Slim walking up or whatever. He's like, there you go right there. I'm like, oh, all right, bet. So I got my hand in the jacket. I got the dog in my hand. So I'm like, yeah, all right, bet. So when I kind of see him in the corner of my eye, see me, I back up. He green, bruh. He walked right up to the car, tried to get in Nori's car. You hear me? I whipped him, man, lay down. I was like, lay down, Slim. He like, oh, lay down, boosh. So soon as I laid him down, no hit it, skirt. Got him out of you. So I'm getting him. I'm like, yeah, man, where that bread at? He got a bag right there with the 2 pounds in it. I'm already shopping. Like, yeah, he got the weed. Yes. I'm like, it's getting the weed. We already up. We up. So I got the joint. So I'm feeling his pockets. I'm going inside his pockets. I ain't got nothing there. I pull a black and mild out of his pocket. I'm like, where your money at? So he like, bro, I ain't got nothing, bro. So I look up. Somebody coming out their house. So we like, hey, help. Real quick. He like, hey, help. So I smash up. Hit him with the joint. Smack him with the joint, you hear me? I'm like, oh, they run back in the house, you hear me? They run and said, man, he run back in the house, boosh. So I'm like, I'm gonna get up out of there, grab the bag. So I turn around. To get to the back of the house. I wasn't just gonna run to the back of the house. Hell no, I turned around and put it, no, I ain't even raised the dog yet. I raised it when he hopped up off the ground, because I'm thinking, fuck he hop up off the ground for it, then went into his jacket. I said, as soon as he raised up, I was about to bust him. I'm like, oh, you tripping, you I'm about to bust him. He went in his jacket and got his phone. I said, boy, he got on the jacket. You supposed to check his jacket pockets. I'm like, dang. So, but he get on his phone. He get on the phone. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh, he calling the dudes from around here. This is neighborhood. So I'm backing up. I got the bag in my hand. You hear me? Backing up. When I get close enough to the side of the house where I got cover, I go ahead and take off. Pew. So I'm like, get to the back. So now, it's real quick because the townhouses ain't that big. I go right around back. I get to the spot where HB's supposed to be at. There's no car right here. I'm like, no. I'm like, damn, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, bruh, this never happened to me and no, bruh. All our moves go smooth, bruh. I'm like, where's HB at? He was supposed to, as soon as I got out of the car, he was supposed to pull right here. I don't know where he's at, bro. So I'm like, young, where HB at? I can't stand right here. I'm not putting this joint in my pocket. He's on the phone, bro. I know some niggas, anybody could pull up at any time or come out and cut. You hear me? I gotta keep this joint in my hand, and I got a big bag full of weed. They don't know it's weed, but it's the grocery shopper's bag. You hear me? So I'm like, young, I'm all the way out Largo too, bro. It's hot out this joint. the police station right is near. In the jail too, so they can take me to both at once. So I'm like, Young. I'm panicking. I'm like, Young, what the fuck? I'm like, go, son, tell me, go out in the woods, get up out of here. So it's some woods right across the street. So I'm like, boom, run across the highway and all that, run across the street, boom, go in the woods, boom, fall down the woods, boom. So I hide in the woods. So I got a distance in the woods where I can see across the street, right into the neighborhood. So I set the pounds down, put the gun down, douche. So I got the gun down. So now I'm looking across the street. I'm like, where's HB at? Mind you, we take our batteries out of our phone, bruh, so it won't hit the towers. You feel me? So I'm like, yeah. I put the battery in my phone. Boom. Call my man. No, I'm calling No first. No phone ain't on. I know he ain't got his battery in. I'm like, dang. All I think is, boy, you going to jail. I be talking to myself. I'm like, man, shut up. I ain't going to jail. So I'm like, do go to jail. I said, man, damn, I'm stuck out Largo with a gun and 2 pounds of weed and just committed a robbery, bro. I don't know what to do, so I start calling HB. I'm like, he ain't even picking up. So I'm like, dang, in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to jail. I'm like, I'm gonna have to stay in these woods or something. And then HB called my phone. I said, oh, HB right here. So I'm like, so he like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Yo, what the fuck? I said, bro, I'm gonna kill you. That's my head. I'm like, I'm gonna punish him. You left me hanging. So I'm like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm like, you left me, son, where you at? He's like, no, bro. He said, bro, you was wild, bro. He said, bro, I didn't know what was going on. I said, but HB, where is you at? He said, I just got in my car. I'm about to pull out of the parking lot. So I look. I said, man, stay right there, bro. I said, what the fuck is he talking about? So I run over the joint with everything, get in the car, boom. I'm like, go. Bruh, when we leaving out of the joint, we make the right. We go up to the light, bruh. Pew. PG police, 3 of them. Lights off, no sirens. I mean, the lights on, no sirens though, so they want to be quiet. So I'm like, oh shit. I lay back. So he get to go and he walk. He like, bro, throw the gun out, bro. I'm like, I ain't throwing no gun. So I'm looking at him like, this nigga's. I look at his energy. You know energy, bruh. All that. Oh yeah, I need him, bro. I need him. All that is out the window. Bro, throw the gun out, bro. I'm like, throw the gun out. You know how much I love guns? I'm like, I ain't throwing nothing. So I'm looking at him like, oh, he's scared. I'm like, he's scared. I couldn't believe it. I saw this man is a grown man in his 30s. Right now, 2012. Okay. 2012. I'm young, bro. I've been dealing with him since I was 18 years old, 17, 19. You feel me? I just saw this man do a lot of stuff. I'm talking about a lot of stuff. He gets real mad real fast. You know what I'm saying? HB is a wild dude. We call him Hot Boy. You feel me? Because this type of dude he is. When he get mad, he'll get in the car, grab his gun, like, man, boom. He'll bust in the air just because he mad. Like, man, you wow, you goofy. You feel me? But just, he was a solid dude from around the way. You know what I'm saying? But he's nervous right here in his car with me, son. So I'm like, HB. Now I get to interrogate him. I'm like, HB, where was you at? So he's like, bro. He said, bro, I thought you shot him. He said, when you put the gun up, bro, I thought you shot him, bro. I said, okay, man. What did you do? He said, I got out my car and ran. I can't make it up, bro. HB told me that he got out his car and ran because he thought I should do. So I said, what, HB? I said, now I'm thinking that they probably got his description of his car and all of that now, you feel me? So I ain't tripping though. We going to No house. We going to meet up with No. We about to figure out what to do with him. We might gotta do something big with HB. I don't know, you feel me? He throwing me off, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you got out the car, Ryan. He's like, yeah, bro. So I said, did they see you? He was like, I came back to the car and the guy that came out the house and the dude that you robbed, they was standing right there. And I said, what you say, HB? He was like, I ain't had nothing to do with that. So I told him I had nothing to do with it. I said, Mo, this is still to the wildest story experience I had, y'all, like with these street dudes in the streets, bro. Said he ain't had nothing to do with it, got in the car and pulled off. So I'm like, man, wait to know hear this. So I'm like, all right. So we get to No House. I can't wait to get in this joint with No. We're going to No House, boom. So he like, hey, what's up? He like, what's up? I said, I got the joints, I got everything. So hey, we going to the house with us. I said, this nigga was scared. I said, bro, he got out the car and ran. I said, hell no, what? I told him, bro. He said, I thought I shot him. I was like, man, shut up, HB. Bro, I told No that what happened, HB, thought I popped the dude, got out the car and ran, and came back to the car. He said the people, I said, the nigga came out the house when I was getting slim. I said, he was right there and the dude that I got. He said they both looked at him. He gonna talk about something. I ain't had nothing to do with that, and got in the car and pulled off. No, off the rip, he said, oh yeah, HB, they coming to your house. They got your license plate. They coming to your house, HB. He like, you think they come to my house? Whole time HB had a chopper in his house, you hear me? I know where the chopper at and all that, you hear me? Nice chopper too, you hear me? Got that joint right in this house, you hear me? So he like, you think they come to my house? So he like, bro, they is coming to your house, your license. Your tags is licensed to you and everything. Like, yeah, bro, they coming to your house. Listen, HB, when the police come to your house, tell them that you was on a drug strip and you got robbed. You saw a robbery and you pulled off. You was on a drug strip to buy some drugs and you saw a robbery happen and you just pulled off. You ain't had nothing to do with it. He's like, wait, I think they come to my house. So I'm like, in my head, man, I'm thinking of the trip, man. We need to take HB out back, get a shovel, you hear me, man? See how far we can dig that hole, pop him and put it in. I ain't feeling him. He left me on stuck. I ain't feeling him, bro. Baby, use my phone and all that. You hear me? Man, I'm like, man. So it's like, and no, cool though. No, we know HB, so we ain't thinking nothing of it. You feel me? He's just like acting a little nervous. We ain't even give him all the weed he was supposed to get. We just gave him some weed. You hear me? So I'm like, man, take this. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. Just go smoke, go chill. He like, man, y'all think I should go home right now? So boom up. He like, man, you could go home, man. Whatever. The police catch up with you, just, you know what I mean? Tell him, man, you was on the drug strip, man. A robbery happened. So he slides out. So I tell him, no, bro. HB is wild. He's like, bro, what's up with your man? I'm like, that's your man. You feel me? So we laughing about it. We breaking down the weed, boo, boo, bop, bro. No lie, bro. My hand to God on this whole story, Slim. 20 minutes later, 30 minutes later, HB like, man, I'm in the house, bro. The police outside my house. The police outside my house. I'm like, bro. Hey, no. He said this. He grabbed the phone. I was like, bro, tell them what I told you, HB. Tell them what I told you, bro. Stop calling phones and shit, man. You hot. Hang up the phone. Now, police out HB house. So I'm like, bro, he throwing me off, bro. It's too late, though, to go back or anything like that. So here you go. So my baby mother, we staying out the creek at the time. My baby mother had a apartment out the creek. We from Landover, though, you hear me? So I get my weed, get my money and stuff. I'm going out, you know what I'm saying? Go around the way for a little bit. Then I go out the creek. Shout out to my creek, nigga, Forest Creek. You hear me? They treacherous around that joint. That joint was wild. That joint like New Jack City. You hear me? The creek, that's a dangerous joint. So I go out the creek. Yeah, my baby mother, they smoking weed too. They smoke weed to her brother in there. So they hobbies. I'm like, yeah, weed. Whatever. I ain't gonna get all this weed. I had some money. So look, we smoking that boo bop. I go to sleep that night. So I'm asleep. My phone ring about 5 in the morning. Fraylo called me. Fraley, my man, the big homie. You hear me? One of the big homies. Him and No, they just like was the head. They the head goons of the neighborhood. You hear me? So he called me like, hey. I'm like, what's up, bro? He like, they got your man. I'm like, who? He like, no. I'm like, oh yeah. So he like, yeah. He told me tell you to just chill. So I'm like, what the hell that mean? So he like, I don't know. He said he couldn't really talk because he on the jail phone or whatever. But yeah, he told me to tell you just chill, Slim. So I'm like, all right. So in my head, I get to thinking. Now y'all think like me. No, set the dude up. They calling each other phone. Yeah, let me get this. All right, I got it for you. So I'm like, yeah, they was gonna snatch, no. In my head, they gonna snatch, no. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. Slim don't know me though, so I ain't getting caught up. You feel me? There's no way they can know who I am. You know what I'm saying? No called his phone. Yeah, that's a little conspiracy or whatever the case may be. They gonna get no. So I'm like, all right, that's how they got know. So here you go. I goes around the way. I got all this weed. I need to get this weed off. You feel me? So I'm around the way. I'm banging. Boop bop, boop bop. I mess with my man Birdie, my man Bird. You hear me? What's up, Birdie? So Bird, I got smoke with Bird. Bird said he had to make a move. So I tell Bird to take me like out of my hood around to Mitchellville. You feel me? So I go around Mitchellville. I'm smoking. All in my head, I keep thinking like, dang, they got no. So I'm like, where the hell this nigga HB at? So I'm like, where HB at? So I'm like, let me call HB. So I call HB. I'm like, hello. He's like, what's up, bro? I'm like, where you at? I'm like, where you at? He like, I'm at the pawn shop right now. I'm trying to get some bread, boo, boo, boo. I'm like, meet me around the way. Come around the way. He like, you about to be around the way? So I'm like, yeah, come around the way. So I'm like, fuck it. I really ain't want to be in my baby mother house. I didn't. You feel me? Waited like an hour. Got my man drop me off at my baby mother house. So I call HB on my way around, and he ain't even picking up no more. So I'm like, this is wild, nigga, bro. You throwing me off, bro. So I go around the way, go in my baby mother house, right? Boom. So I go in my baby mother house. I really don't want to be here, though. She at work, you feel me? So I'm trying to jam. Somebody hit me for some weed. Porsche me for some weed. They stay right there, Glenard and now Woodside, Rexside. They stay in Glenard, Rexside. And I'm like, cool, that's cool, because I don't want to be in the hood right now, you feel me? Just because, I don't know. It's just a feeling I don't want to be in the hood. So, you know, I do what I do. I say, y'all come pick me up. So they stay. It's 5-minute drive, bro. You feel me? I'm like, y'all come pick me up. So, mind you, this house full of women. You feel me? So I'm like, I gotta take a dunk. I said, let me go ahead and take my dunk upstairs. So I wanted to doodle in their house. I'm gonna roll a J while I'm taking a dunk. So I'm sitting on the toilet, and I was drinking. Hey, my man had some MD40 or something like that. That little drink, I was trying to twist it. You hear me? So I said, put the drink on the joint. I'm rolling up. Pop, pop. I'm taking a dunk. Like 2 turds and fell and all that. That's for real. True story. Taking a dunk, boop, bop. All I heard out front was Scott. I was like, oh. Pull my pants. Bruh. I ain't had to look out front or nothing. I know that was them jumping out. Slide. Or the big shots. Oh, pull my pants up. I ain't wipe my butt or nothing. Ran to my baby mother room. And freaking opened the window. I'm about to get out the window, get in the backyard. He's in the backyard. Flashlights came up that joint. I'm like, oh. Boom. Run back to the bathroom. I'm like, I gotta get this weed off me. They got the house around it. I had like a QP on me, you hear me? I start flushing it down the toilet. So now I'm stuck in the house. So I take my phone, take the battery out, put the phone over there, put the battery in her room. So now I'm like, oh shit. I'm cool. I'm like, just go turn yourself in, go downstairs, turn yourself in, bro. So I'm like, oh, all right, bet. So I go downstairs. So listen. So they start banging on the door. They banging on the door now. Boom, boom. They trying to kick the joint in. So her mother and father stay in the joint. She's like, what's going on? What's that? I said, the police at the door. So then her father was like, the police at the door. Or I go right down the steps. I'm like, I go right behind them. I get right on my knees. I get on my knees, bro. Put my hands up. I already know what time it is. So he opened the door. He like, yeah. They like, oh. They beat him up. He like that. He's mad about me with that. They beat it up. Oh, get on the ground. He like, what's all this for? Boom. So I'm like, oh shit. I got my hands. I'm on my knees like this, bruh. So, bruh, dude come around the corner, the biggest one out of them all, and he was the one holding the shotgun. He like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, what? I'm on my knees, bro. What the fuck? So he walking up to me like, oh yeah. He creeping like this, like a little walk like that. He like, oh yeah. Took and kicked me in my back. Big kick, boom, kicked me in the back. Boom, I fall on the floor. He kicked me in my mouth. Look, you know, you got the boots on. I fall on the floor. He kicked me in my mouth. Boom. I played dead on there. Like, I played dead on there. That's the only time in my life I played dead. So her mother come and say, like, oh my God, why'd you kick her? He's like, is your name Larry Reese? Your name Larry Reese? Man, fake acting knocked out now. So they get to shaking me. So I'm like, man, what call me, bro? They handcuff me, boom, take me out front. They're like, you Larry Reese, blah, blah. I'm like, you know who I am? Now I'm cursing, blah, blah. I'm like, you know who I am? So they take me out front. Why would they take me out front? I see Porsche and them driving past, bro. So I'm like, oh, I look sweet. Hey, so like, oh, they see me get locked up. They know I'm a wild drug dealer. Yeah. So like, they see me with guns and all that. Like, oh yeah, I'm looking sweet out there. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, I get to turn it over. So I see them too. I see them go down the street. Like, I can't go with them. I was so sad, man. I was just about to go smoke. They had to take a dump. Hey, so boom, they give me the car, take me to Bowie. Interrogation little precinct. They take me to the joint out Bowie off of Kane Road Highway. So I'm going to joint. So mind you, I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what they know. You know what I'm saying? Or nothing, you feel me? So I'm just thinking like, how the hell they get me? So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, did they go in Nori phone? But there ain't nothing in Nori phone to see. So I'm like, what is about to come? I did not think, you feel me? So they take me in the room. So I'm in the joint. They say, yeah, you want Boo Boo Bob? You want to talk? And I'm like, yeah, I'll talk to y'all. You know, I always give them that joint. Look, if y'all watching this, I always give y'all that joint. I always say, yeah, I'll talk to y'all. I don't know what's going on. That's because you hear me? Got y'all ass. They man, I know the police be watching this joint. That's what's a lot of my views come from, the police department. They be watching this motherfucker. Hey, Prince George's County Police Department, I changed my life. So listen, yeah, they talking about you want to talk. Yeah, I talked to you. I ain't did nothing, bro. So he's like, yeah, yesterday he bring up the robbery, boo boo bob. So I'm like, robbery? What? I ain't robbed nobody. So they talking about I robbed him and this and that. I'm like, I ain't robbed nobody, bro. He was like, so where was you at? I'm like, I ain't gotta tell you that, bro. I said, nah, take me down DOC. I said, take me down DOC. I ain't telling y'all nothing, bro. Robbery on my name? You hear me? Robbery on my name? I got a son, bro. I don't be doing that. Gotcha. So I tell him I gotta pee. So I gotta pee until I gotta go to the bathroom. Boom. So they take me to the bathroom all shackled up. So when I come out the bathroom, there's 3 of them right there in front of the bathroom. Mind you, there ain't no more cameras. Ain't no more cameras right here where we at. They got cameras in the joint. So I'm thinking they about to jump me. I'm like, man, what's up? So they're like, man, listen. Y'all remember this? Man, listen, man, we know you robbed them for some weed. You can't get in trouble for robbing a person for some weed. He said, man, he's in the wrong. You can't get him in trouble for that. So I'm like, oh, yeah. He like, yeah. He like thinking I'm going with him. I don't know what you talking about, bro. But if you can't rob a person for some weed, then I don't know, bro. Thanks for the information. They was mad. Then they take me down DLC. I'm not thinking nothing of it. You feel me? So now I'm like, they know I'm robbing them for some weed. Now I'm thinking somebody tell them. So how the hell they know this? They know me. You know what I'm saying? They know too much for somebody not to be telling the story or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So it is when you go, if you don't know, when you get locked up, you go to the Department of Corrections and you get your warrant served and you get your statement of charges. You get these right here. The statement of charges. You understand what I'm saying? Now I go to the Department of Corrections and I get this right here. I ain't shutting out too much. Yeah, nah, ain't nobody. So I get my statement of charges, and it says on approximately, this was 2011, December 2011, at approximately 13:48 hours, the victim, not gonna say his name, I ain't gonna let everybody know you hot, bro. I ain't got bulletproof cars yet. When I get this YouTube channel, get the bulletproof cars, your ass going up. Yeah. The victim reported a citizen armed robbery. Dang, this joint just took me back. It say the citizen. So he called the police. He ain't even call his men. I should say your name. You lucky. I got too much going for myself, boy. You was wrong. You was wrong as a man. I got the paperwork right here. The paperwork don't lie. Man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Reported a citizen armed robbery, bro. You'll never think I'm capping. He told, bro. Let's go, man. Let me do the story, bro. Robbery that occurred in Lago, Prince George's County. The victim stated he called the accomplice, my man Big No. He said he called Big No to buy some marijuana. He said the victim stated that he was walking over to talk to the accomplice when he was approached by the defendant, Larry Riccio. and he pointed at a handgun and said, "Give me everything." The victim, in fear for his life, was made to lay on the ground. First and foremost, you see how they switch up the story. They say he buying the weed from Big No. Crazy. He gave a statement too. He called him son. He said his name's son. He halfway snitching, y'all. He said, what's his name? He's like, who did you call son? He called him son. He halfway snitching.
I ain't giving him your real name. You know what I mean? I said it was son. I ain't giving him your real name. Man, shut the fuck up.
Said, what day did you call son? Said 12/27/11. How do you know son? Mutual friends. What will you mean, son? Why were you mean, sir? Purchased at half an ounce. He said for 60, but I only had 50. He said this in the paperwork, bro. He said I was purchasing the half ounce for 60, but only had 50. What will you mean, son? Back of townhouse complex. Said, what does son look like? Black male, 6 foot 170, black long dreads, gray hoodie. You gave that description though. You gave us son description. You told on this Big note. So look, I get my paperwork, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, they go to the other part of the he said the accomplice took $50 from his pocket. The accomplice was scared off by the witness, Tommy. And was his last name. The defendant, the accomplice, fled the scene. Said on December 27th, defendant was identified and the victim by the defendant was identified by the victim and the 6-man person found out as the one he was buying weed from and set up the robbery. So yeah, see, there you go right there. So the victim in the 6-person photo array as the one who was going to buy the weed from. So he's saying Big No set him up. You feel me? Statement of charges don't lie, buddy. He said Big No, he was going to buy some weed from Big No. Big No set him up. You feel me? That's who set up the robbery. You feel me? So here it is, man. So now that's the statement of charges. So I'm Slim snitch. So Slim did told the weed man. But at the end of the day, right? I'm like, how he get my name and stuff? How he know me? So I'm like, how he know me, bro? That's all I'm thinking. He don't know me. He knows son. He knows son. And my name ain't even in the paperwork until they talk about the run. But how they get my name? So son and him is connected. Yeah, he called the phone. Son told on my man. So in my head, I'm like, I didn't know it was me. So something going on here. You hear me? So I get. They give me $125,000 bond. Showed y'all them CZ. I owed them $9,000 by the time I was out. I had to drop some cash to get up out of that joint. So boom, I stayed in there 3 months though. I'm about to tell y'all the story of this. So here it is now. It's going from story time to Cap prison time to prison stories with Cap. Now I'm on the inside. Now they done took the big bad wolf on the inside. Look, they give you this card too. Look, my homies gonna laugh like, look, they give you this card. You gotta put it in your little joint for your property. Yeah, buddy, that was me. Look at my face. I said, I'm about to go on this joint and turn up. You hear me? This is me right. I love you, nigga. You a man, boy. So, yeah, that was me before I went in the joint. I'm like, I'm about to go in the joint and turn up. You feel me? So here you go. I go on the joint. You feel me? You go to housing unit 12 at this time. That's the intake block, you feel me? So I go to the intake block, boom. You know what I mean? Dudes is out at this time too. It's about 8 o'clock, I think. I think they lock us in about 9:30 or something like that, you feel me? Maybe 10 o'clock here at Upper Marlboro. I ain't been in there so long, I forgot. So I go in the joint boosh, you know what I'm saying? Go to my cell, put my stuff in my cell, boom. So then I come out and I'm looking at the TV, you feel me? And then I said, I look like No. No got it smiling at me. I'm like, well, what's up? He like, man, come here, come to my cell. So I go down the jack, like, man, what's up? I'm with my co-defendant. Look, I'm with my jack boy. You hear me? We on the block together. I was like, oh yeah. I said, this shit fun. I said, what's up? He like, bro. He like, what's up, bro? He said, bro, I called Freely. He said, where the hell they catch you at? I said, man, they caught me at the Nay house. I said, I was at my baby mama's house. He was like, bro, I told Freely to tell you don't go around the way. Don't go nowhere in the hood. Lay low. I said,
Bro, only thing Freddie told me was to chill. I didn't understand that. he's a goddamn Freddie. So he like, duh, that's crazy. So he like, you got your police report? I'm like, yeah. I showed him my paperwork. So I'm like, how the hell they know it's me, bro? He said, HB told them everything. I said, what? Time out. Hey, Slim, this joint lit. Hey, Slim. I was just editing this joint, watching this joint stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm just like, this is a movie, you know what I mean? Yeah, though, this part 1. I'll give y'all part 2. Man, y'all gotta turn this joint up. Part 2 already done. But what y'all gotta do, man, turn it up, man. Get some likes, some comments, and share this joint, Slim. If you're feeling it, holla at me. Tell me, bro. Tell me you want part 2 and I drop. Look, it's right now. It's about 3 o'clock. I mean, it ain't even get 3 o'clock yet, man. Look, I drop this joint by the night if I get what I need to see. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? If not, y'all gonna get it tomorrow morning. You hear me? Saturday. I know y'all wanna see something. So yeah, man, it's your boy the Cuban Assassin. This part 1 of my first felony. I robbed the plug. You hear me? Go ahead, turn me up, man. Turn this joint up, Slim. It's your boy the Cuban Assassin.